Good morning, Jaguar friends and family. It is Friday at 10 a.m. and we're going to try something a little bit different with today's video. Today is episode 4. I'm not going to do an intro, and instead of talking and telling y'all how to do it and doing a tutorial type video, I think I'm just going to set up and time-lapse the entire thing and see if you guys like that style of video. Feel free to leave me any feedback in the comments section. Let me know what kind of videos that you want to see, as in what filming style, what perspective, etc. Today's goal is to get the front fenders off and get the doors off of it so that I can get inside of it and get the entire interior out of it so that we can start shaving the firewall and the entire engine bay. So now I'm going to shut my big fat mouth. I'm going to set you guys up for time lapse, and I'm going to do work. I will talk to you guys at the end of this project.
Эта песня называется Just a Joke.
Someone save me from all I've done. Please don't blame me for all my past. 'Cause everything we can see is just a joke, nothing more. Everything we're calling truth suddenly will kill ourselves. Goodbye, goodbye. The spinning deep inside of me. Wasting time, but it's fine. But even that can make me feel. Goodbye, goodbye. The spinning deep inside of me. Wasting time, but it's fine. And even that can make me feel. We're the team, selling lies for ourselves, killing in the name of the damn love. Is everything we can see is just a joke, nothing more. Everything we're calling truth suddenly will kill ourselves. Goodbye, goodbye. The spinning deep inside of me. Wasting time, but it's fine. And even that can make me feel. Goodbye, goodbye. The spinning deep inside of me. Wasting time, but it's fine. And even that can make me feel. Goodbye, goodbye. The spinning deep inside of me. Wasting time, but it's fine. And even love can make me whole. Goodbye, goodbye. The spinning deep inside of me. Wasting time, but it's fine. And even love can make me feel. But I'm still trying to be the one who cares. Yeah, I'm still trying to be the one who cares.
Alright, so I got her shoved out there, and while that's drying, I want to show you guys something. So the only reason that this is not driving is because I'm waiting on a drive shaft, and I don't want a cheap one, so I'm kind of saving up my money. And I was hoping that I would get away from buying a drive shaft from this one, but they haggard that. Wow, there's not even a weld on that side. Yeah. So that's not going to happen. I'm going to go inside and take a break. I'm going to let that dry. And then this has got to come in the shop because I'm going to get this running again and get this done so that I can focus solely on this one and not be interrupted. So I will talk to you guys in a few when I have an update for you. Nothing marks the end of the day better than a beer and a cigarette. So I'm gonna set this down. And pretty much what you got is more of the same, just surface rust. Which I'm not surprised at all by. Nothing, anything crazy. Well, that's what she looks like with no doors and no fenders and nothing pretty much. And then for you that have not met the worst financial and automotive decision I've ever made in my life, this would be it. This is the world's only 1992 to 2011 Crown Vic with a 460 in it. Period. You got one? Prove it. I don't care if it's at your grandpa's house. Blah, blah, blah. No, dude, that's not proof. If you've built this car, you have hundreds of pictures, and you could prove it. But this is back in the shop because something in this HEI went bad, which is not a surprise. It's a $43 eBay HEI. So I talked to a friend, and he says he's never seen a pickup in an HEI go bad, ever, period. And he's been doing this longer than I've been alive. So I'm going to get an MSD coil and an MSD ignition control module and hopefully get this thing running. I'm about to go inside and make a phone call to another drive shaft shop back in my hometown and see if they can help me, because the service out here where I'm at has been absolutely piss poor and I don't want to deal with them anymore. And I don't want to fucking wait for Denny's drive shaft to build me one and ship it to me. So I'm gonna go inside and call them. I will let you know what they have to say, and then we will end this video out. But it's only 2 o'clock, and I got a bunch of progress done, so I'm pretty happy. And I'm back after a phone call with the drive shaft shop. So I need to acquire part number 2-3-6041X, which is made by a couple of companies, but it's mostly Spicer, and that's going to cost me about $60. That is to get the yoke to slide into the C6, to measure that, and then the rest of it is pretty straightforward, but without a yoke, you're kind of SOL. And then I asked them about this over here, and they said that there was a couple options. The carrier bearing's in the middle because it's an awful long drive shaft, and it's extra support, is what he explained to me. We can either fix the front of that, depending on how bad it is to him, or we can make another one with a carrier bearing in the middle. If I get my preference, it'll just be a single one-piece drive shaft, because I'm going to put in a 700 R4 or a T5, and it's going to come out further. So the entire distance is going to be shorter, and the rear end in this, at least the center section, doesn't move. The suspension moves around it, but that's about it. So I'm going to get that part and ignition stuff and start making progress on getting this done, because it's leaving next April, hopefully, if all works out. And then I can focus fully on this, which is what I want to do, because this makes me happy, this stresses me out. So I hope you all have a good day, and God bless. Get out there and wrench on something. It doesn't have to be a car. It could be a pedal bike. You could be putting together IKEA, as long as you're doing something with your hands and making your life good. I will catch up with you guys later when I make more progress. Tomorrow we are going to rescue a 2-foot alligator gar that needs a new home, because his home is no longer sustainable for him because it's leaking. So the guy that had the pool that's leaking took it to my friend, and now I'm going to end up with it after he treated me like shit and told me I wasn't going to get the fish. So if you're watching and you follow my channel and you care about fish, look forward to that as soon as I get all these uploaded, because I got like 60 YouTube groups or Facebook groups that I upload to. But I'll catch y'all later. Bye!